really excited because Mixergy have been very clever, and they're going to be working with residents to find innovative ways of installing this equipment and working with those residents to identify the best possible solutions. It's a good win. It's a good win for residents, and it's a good win for businesses, and a good win for the City Council that wants to support this initiative.
On the ground floor flats, we're not able to get a safety overflow pipe out, and what we need to do is create an open vented solution that we could use as an overflow similar to a toilet, which means that we can bring the technology to tenants on the ground floors.
This is a really important project for us because over the next few years we're going to be spending some £1.4 billion working with our residents to make sure that their homes are brought up to standard, the decent home standard.
These are the first installs in the UK. They're also being rolled out by other local authorities, but Birmingham City Council as a technology partner for Mixergy is like a little bit of a sandbox. We're able to listen to their needs and create products to solve their problems.
The Mixergy Cube X is something new to the market that we're very proud to be part of installing the first ones into the UK, and there are a far simpler installation in relation to the G3 regulations, which enables us to be able to install them on a far simpler basis, causing less disruption to the tenants and still get the performance. It's been fantastic actually. I've been in the plumbing and heating industry now for over 30 years, and this is one of the best products that has come onto the market that gives so many benefits, not only to the tenant but also to the local authority, principal contractors and even contractors like ourselves.
With the remote monitoring and the self-learning of the tank, they're able to carry out the Legionella checks remotely. With Cube X, we're actually able to take away that Legionella check because as it's a thermal store, there's no stored hot water. It's a store of heat which goes into hot water. So very similar to a combi boiler, but using a large lug of water, which then takes away visits and makes it so that the council doesn't have to pay expensive yearly visits. It gives them a return on investment.
Ultimately, there is a small cost increase on the Cube X, but there's so many advantages in relation to the install and reducing the Legionella checks. That small increase will pay for itself within 2.5 years, which we think is fantastic moving forward. We're seeing many local authorities and many housing associations over England really getting to grips with this, understanding what the benefits are, understanding that there's funding available, and we see this really taking over and dominating the industry, and Birmingham City Council being the flagship.
We see the iterations for this product changing. Actually, the thermal store will stay, but the council has the options in the future to take the lid off and put a lid with a heat pump and do heating and hot water for the apartments. So it has multiple uses around its lifetime, so it's not just stuck as just a hot water tank.
We're really pleased to embrace this big star because of the over 600 cylinders being installed so far, and that has led to over £120,000 worth of savings for those that have signed up to this scheme, the reduction of over 76 tonnes in CO2 emissions. So we're really pleased. It's working for residents, good news for our citizens, great news for the business, great news for Birmingham, and overall really good news for the planet.